Alex Young, the final inductee of the class of 2026. From men's basketball, let's roll the video.
Alex Young holds a distinction that no other player in UCI history can claim as the only anteater to record at least 1,000 points, 500 assists, and 500 rebounds in a career, proving his complete skill set and impact on both ends of the floor. Young's name is etched throughout the UCI record books. He ranks first all-time in career assists with 576, fourth in steals with 154, 12th in points with 1,324, 19th in three-point field goals made with 130, and 29th in rebounds with 504. These numbers tell the story of a player who could score, facilitate, defend, and compete at the highest level night after night. His individual accolades reflect his outstanding contributions. Young was named to the 2016 All-Big West Conference second team and earned All-Big West honorable mention selections in both 2014 and 2015. His excellence was evident from the start. He was honored as Big West Co-Freshman of the Year in 2013, signaling the beginning of a remarkable four-year journey. During his 4 years in an anteater uniform, Young was a cornerstone of sustained success. He played on 4 consecutive postseason teams, including UCI's first ever NCAA tournament team, a historic milestone for the program. Over his 139 career games, UC Irvine compiled an impressive 93 victories, establishing a winning culture that elevated anteater basketball. We are proud to welcome Alex Young as a member of the UCI Athletics Hall of Fame.
Yes, Lex.
1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and...
All right, Alex Young, I got to say, I saw the video. I know we heard all the stats and everything, but I'd heard all those stats before because you've shared them with me and all of your players when you were a coach for a number of years, being a part of UC Irvine basketball even after the playing days. Alex, now a member of the UC Irvine Athletics Hall of Fame. What does that mean to you?
I think it finally hit me when they surprised me about 3 months ago now. My wife kept it from me for a month. She already knew. So it's finally settling in. I'm honored, I'm humbled, I'm grateful to be a part of this class, to now be etched in this university forever. So I'm grateful. This is unbelievable. I couldn't be more thankful for the committee, to Paula, and this wonderful university that gave me everything.
You've had so many amazing moments as an anteater. Helped lead this team to the NCAA tournament for the first time. It had never been done before, and you are a huge part of that team and the success that this program's had through what's been a dynasty in this Big West Conference. What do you think some of the keys to your success have been while at UC Irvine?
I had a lot of great teammates. That is the first thing that comes to my mind. I played with a lot of great players. I have great coaches. We have a lot of continuity in our coaching staff. Obviously, Russ is still here. But I guess now that I'm in the Hall of Fame, I could talk a little bit about myself.
Yeah. What's stopping you? It's never stopped you before.
It's because I had to remind the young guys. But, I think it was just a lot of hard work. I come from a small place, Phoenix, Oregon, that nobody had ever heard of before I got here. And I think that built a chip on my shoulder that made me want to prove that I belong at this level. And I think once I got here and I competed with the guys and I could see, okay, I belong. This is where I'm supposed to be. I think just that chip on my shoulder is something that I still carry to this day, even though I don't play anymore. Well, I do every now and again, but I think that chip from coming where I come from.
When you think about a favorite memory, I can only imagine that is so many, and this team has given you a lot of opportunity to have great memories. What are some of those moments that jump out to you?
Well, I'm fortunate enough to be a part of both of the NCAA tournament teams. One as a player, that was my goal. That was my objective when I got here. I wanted to be a part of the first team to go to the NCAA tournament, and we did that. Came back to coaching. We went back again. We won in the first round. So being a part of both of those are the first two things that stick out in my mind. But I got to say, my first game at home against Nevada, my freshman year, that was the moment that cemented, you know, that I belonged. This is where I was supposed to be. This was the place I was supposed to be. And then another one, me and Russ, we always go back and forth. He thinks he started me my third game of my career. I checked it again today, it was the 8th. So it took a little time to get it going. It was the 8th, Russ, I checked. But what the messed up part was, it was against UNLV, who at the time was undefeated. They were number 18 in the country. They had the number 1 overall pick, and we lost by 30. And so at that point, I was like, maybe I should go back to the bench. But then, you know, the program trusted me, gave me the keys to steer us in a direction that this program is still going. And I'm just fortunate enough to be a small part of it.
I know that, I mean, O'Fury played a lot of games, but the amount of games you played and then coached in, I mean, nobody has been a part as both a player and coach of UC Irvine basketball in the history of the program more than you, Alex. And to be able to have that, you've played with so many great players, you've played against so many great players. Who are maybe those that kind of stick out in your mind as maybe the toughest competitors you had to deal with, either teammates or opponents?
Well, my teammates were competitive. I mean, I think that's what made us good. But if I look at some of the matchups that I had, I won't say toughest competitors, but some of my most memorable matchups, I would say Mike Caffey at Long Beach State. Me and him, we used to go, you know, toe-to-toe every time we faced each other. And then you talk about our NCAA tournament game against Terry Rozier, who's still in the NBA. Played at Kansas, which was the best environment you ever played. That's where I broke the assist record. That picture at the end, you know, gives me chills every time I think about it. But you play against guys like Frank Mason and Devontae Graham, who have played in the NBA. But playing in the games that, you know, now big teams like that don't want to play us because of how good we've become. And so to get to play in those games when I was here was great. But the toughest competitor lives in my house. It's my wife. And so, you know, we were fortunate enough, you know, me and my wife, we met when I was 19, so we've been together basically my whole entire time while I was here. She played water polo, and I hope one day she's up on this stage in the Hall of Fame as well, because she was a hell of a player in her own right. But she pushed me. She still does, and it's nothing like having somebody like that by your side that can just push you every day to be your best.
Alex, it's so neat seeing, and you have just a beautiful family, and it's cool seeing you from being a 19-year-old to now just the man you become. It's pretty neat to see that. Who are some of the folks that you want to especially thank?
Well, I got a lot, because without these people, I wouldn't be here. Obviously, my parents, Will and Louise, my dad. I mean, late nights, early mornings, you name it. Life lessons are the most important thing that I'll take from my dad. It wasn't getting up early or staying in the gym with me late. It was the things that he taught me on how to become a man, how to be a father, how to be a husband, that I'll carry each and every day of my life. He's my hero. He's my mentor. My mom, who's the rock, the glue. Golly, there's nothing like being a mama's boy. But the unconditional love that she gives to me and my sister still to this day, the egg sandwiches she used to make me before every game, you know, traveling wherever it may be. I'm truly grateful for my mom. My little sister, you know, they always talking about a younger sibling looking up to the older sibling, but I'm the older sibling, and you know, trying to set an example for my sister was something I always took pride in. And I think she has become her own person. And as an older brother, I couldn't be more proud of who she is. Not just me, but I'm so proud of who she's become and figuring this world out. After that, it's my beautiful wife. Like I said, we met when I was 19. We've been together since. We're married. We've got 2 beautiful kids. She's my everything. Love my life. Gave me the 2 best blessings I got, and my daughter Faith, my son Freddie. You know, without her, I don't know if I'd be up here because she pushed me on the days I didn't want to get up and you know, get out there and give it my all. So I'm extremely grateful for her. My in-laws, Paul and Becky, who have been like a, you know, they've embraced me into their family, so I'm extremely grateful for their support. And now I'll turn into the basketball side. The first guy I got to say, because without this gentleman, I wouldn't be here. There would be no Alex Young, there would be no UC Irvine, and that's Johnny Hernandez. Johnny, raise your hand for me, please. Johnny was really the first guy that believed in me. Johnny ran a recruiting service from Southern California. Like I said, I'm from Oregon. He came up there and he put on a showcase, and I participated in the showcase, and thank God that day I played well, because he got on the phone with our assistant coach at the time, Ryan Battertelli, who's now an assistant coach at San Diego State, and told Ryan enough to get Ryan to believe in me. And I still remember, it was October of 2010. I'm in my junior year of high school, and I got on the phone with Coach Ryan. We talked for about 2 hours, and I knew from that point forward there was something here that could be special because of who he is as a person. So I'm extremely grateful for Ryan. As a coach, as a mentor when I came back to coach, but more importantly as a friend. Man, I love that guy like family. I love his family, his boys. I've got to see them all grow up now. It's been awesome. It means I'm just getting older and older, but it is what it is. And then getting him to get Russ to believe in me, you know. And if you've been around Russ, you gotta shake some stuff up to get him to believe in you. But Russ gave me an opportunity, and Coach, I'm extremely grateful, you know, for the opportunity you gave me and my family, coming from where we come from, and allowing me to thrive, allowing me to be the best version of myself. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity you gave me to put on that jersey. The rest of the coaches, Coach Book is here. Coach Book was here during my time. I'm glad he's back. It's good that he's back. We're happy to have him, and we're lucky to have him back. And then all my great teammates. You know, there's a ton of them, but I'm not going to name them all, but I'm lucky I got 2 of my closest ones here tonight. John Ryan, can't miss him. He's probably the tallest guy in the room. And then Damon Starring, who is a special one for me, who was like a big brother. He was a senior when I got here as a freshman. He took me under his wing. He was the old guy. Damon's like 40 now, so... But he's my guy, and I'm so grateful for all my teammates, guys that aren't here, but a lot of them have, you know, played a big role into this. And there's one more person I got to say. She's no longer with us, but my grandmother, who is my biggest supporter, one of my biggest supporters. I don't want to say the biggest, but she was a huge Anteater fan. She'd text me every day after the game. She'd text me and she'd read the message boards. My God, I'm like, Grams, you got to get off the message boards. Yeah. It's the people that are sitting in the basement with underwear on, not thinking about nothing. And so, without her, you know, she spent a lot of time supporting, and I got to go to her house 11 straight weeks because I was pursuing the opportunity to play at this level. So. I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't mention her, so love her to death, miss her to death. But I'm grateful for this opportunity. I don't want to keep us any longer, but this is awesome. I'm honored to be on this stage. To the rest of the inductees, congratulations. I think we're all so well deserving. This is a great honor, and one that, you know, now is sitting with me, and I feel pretty damn good about.
Alex Young, welcome to the UC Irvine Athletics Hall of Fame. Appreciate you, dude. Good job.